What's up, everybody? We are still cutting. We are getting towards the end of our aggressive cut, and I'm on a grocery haul. My calories are even lower, but I'm still gonna eat really, really tasty things that I really actually like. And I'm also out of most of the shit I actually like. And I'm gonna save a lot of money while I do it. I mean, I'm literally gonna spend like 30 bucks and I'm gonna get a week's worth of food. I'm gonna show you exactly how. My last one of these did really well. You guys kind of asked, like, how can I save a little bit more money and do what you're doing? So I'm gonna break down exactly how you can do that. So, you know, if you're new to the channel, it's a regular dude. I just got a photo shoot coming up, a trip to LA, so I'm trying to save some extra cash. But I'm also cutting, and I'm trying to go from my peak bulk to, you know, probably 20 pounds down of actual fat within 6 weeks or so, maybe a little bit less weight. So cutting really, really fast, but I'm not one of those dudes who like hates cutting. I don't mind it because it's not that bad if you do it right. With that being said, we are at Walmart. It's called Meijer, but Midwest version of Walmart if you don't know. And yeah, we're gonna go through a few things, and we are actually getting to the first thing now, my favorite thing that I have to buy that makes my diet the absolute easiest. I'm about to show you. And actually, it's looking like it's on sale again. We're going with the Carb Smart bread. Great option for trying to lose weight because of the dietary fiber. Basically, like, your body doesn't know what to do with it. We can debate the health of that, but your body's not digesting most of the calories. So you can cut 40% off of the calories between like each piece of bread. So you're looking at 30 calories a piece. So if you want 4 pieces of French toast, I mean, the main foundation people worry about is the bread, right? I eat French toast every day while I'm cutting because I'm eating 35 calories per piece of bread. How could I not want to eat French toast? You know what I'm saying? So absolutely a good option there when you're trying to cut, because, I mean, I'll just read it off to you guys. You're looking at 12 grams of carbs for one slice, almost no fat, 4 grams of protein. That should be, you know, if you do the math, that's over, you know, 60 calories. But 9 grams of those carbs are from dietary fiber. Your body doesn't process that. So this is a cheat code to losing weight, because you guys know calories in, calories out. If you're eating something that your body can't process the calories, then, you know, how are you gonna gain weight? You're not. Easy cutting trick. And you can make some great things with that. We're not going in any real order here, but something that I do want to kind of make sense to you guys is what I like to call staples. You know, you need staples in your diet. In other words, you need shit that you can eat literally every single day, right? So when I'm cutting, my main focus is getting in my protein. Protein is the most important thing, because when you're bulking, your body can kind of use those excess calories and build that as muscle. When you're cutting, your body really, really needs all the protein it can get to maintain the muscle so you don't actually lose it. So that's why I'm gonna go with 5 pounds of chicken breast here. And what that's gonna do for me is it's gonna be literally $9, and that's gonna be, you know, I see 6 chicken breasts, 6 different days where I have my main staple, 70 grams of protein in my dinner that I add to my salad or my wrap or my nachos, whatever I decide to make, right? I have that for $10 right here for, you know, damn near a full week. I got one piece of chicken breast left at home. So I'm good for a full week until I leave to go to LA with $10 as my main staple. Think about that. 70 grams of protein every single day, less than $10. If you go out to eat, you go to Chipotle, not even Chipotle, you go to a regular restaurant, you go to Applebee's, you're paying 20, 25 bucks for one meal for yourself that probably has 30 grams of protein. You're telling me you can't pay 10 for a staple that's gonna get your protein goal every single day while you're cutting? That's why you gotta find good deals. This is on sale, $2.19 a pound. You really cannot beat that when it comes to hitting your protein goal. And I didn't mean for it to happen this way. This episode's probably gonna get a little help you out of the cost-centric sort of thing, but at the same time, you gotta understand, like, the more foods you buy that are low calories, you can kind of start to throw different things together. You know, like if I buy 2 different sauces and bread and chicken, that's all I got. I could think of 10 different meals from just that, from 3 things. You see what I'm saying? You just gotta be able to get creative with it is what my advice would be, so you don't start to get bored of what you eat And that's where the staples really helps. Like, I can commit to eating chicken every single day. What I can't commit to is eating the same thing every day, chicken and rice. I couldn't do that. But what I can do is I can eat chicken every day. Maybe I'll have teriyaki chicken one day, or I'll have barbecue chicken and rice the next day, or a chicken salad with ranch the next day. And I can do all of that because I have all these options I open myself up to. Next thing I'll be throwing in the cart is vegetables. Now, I've always hated on vegetables, but you can't beat the calories. I mean, a little bit of cauliflower, a little bit of Brussels sprouts, and actually some butternut squash. When you buy all these sorts of vegetables, just think about it. You can't find 10 different meals to make out of the shit I already have, bread, vegetables, and chicken. We still have way more to go. I'm gonna show you guys some secrets, some things that you probably wouldn't even think you'd be able to eat on a cut, especially an aggressive cut, that I'm gonna buy. I mean, it's just so many meals that I can make. My main advice would be like, it's like focus, right? Focus isn't the magnification of what you're focused on, it's just the elimination of distractions. We can move that right over to food, and cutting is not only eating one specific thing that's gonna make you healthy, it's eliminating the negative things. So you see here I bought, butternut squash, right? If I was bulking, maybe my meal would be some chicken and some tater tots, right? Now I can do chicken with butternut squash because look at these tater tots. For, just a few ounces of tater tots, you're looking at 200 calories. There's 10 servings of 200 calories just in here. I could eat this whole bag in 2 days. But instead, this entire thing, which will last me probably a couple meals, is only 150 calories in this whole thing. So when I'm making food at home, I'm not tempted to throw some tater tots in there, throw just a serving and still hit my calories. No, I'm going to eat the squash or eat the vegetable that I chose out because I can literally eat it all. I can be so hungry I could want to binge eat. But guess what? If I binge eat Brussels sprouts, I'm still way below my calorie goal for the day and I'll still be fine. That's why you don't see me buying French fries and all this crazy stuff, because it's just not gonna be vindictive towards the goals I wanna hit. You see what I'm saying? Mind you, I need to eat for a full week right now. So I still have some things that I need to get. And sometimes, especially when you go to the grocery store and you get kind of used to it, you start to learn different things that are actually pretty damn good for you that you never really knew, So I can kind of look and see something that might be on sale and I'm saying, hey, I could snag that and put that into my diet instead of just following some program I'm not too familiar with. I can actually sit here and vary my meals and my grocery shopping and be a lot more enjoying of the time that I'm cutting. When you see these guys who are like, oh, I'm dieting, oh, I'm cutting, oh, I got a show coming, I got a photo shoot. That's not real cutting. You should never feel like that. Cutting should not feel bad. I actually feel damn good because I'm timing my carbs, I'm eating things that are relatively healthy still, and I'm not eating a whole lot, so my body's digestive system's actually getting a break. I actually damn near feel better than I do when I'm bulking. And before you guys start to come at me for, oh, you must not be cutting right, this and that, if you're really cutting, you'd be tired. Trust me, I'm cutting right. I'm down 15 pounds already. So eat that, haters in the comments. I just saw some bacon for a fantastic deal, but I cannot fit that in my diet. So you could if you're smart, but I'm not even gonna try. I love bacon too much. Walk right by it, unfortunately. That's the first real buzzkill of this grocery trip, but we're gonna make up for it with the next thing I'm about to show you guys in just a minute. I wanna make note real quick, Quest protein chips. They just came out with a big bag. Don't fall for gimmicks like this when you're trying to cut. This is great, and these are probably pretty good. They probably taste pretty good. I've had the small bags, but you're looking at 510 calories for this bag, and then on top of that, you're only getting 48 grams of protein. You're under the 1-to-10 ratio you kind of look for from protein to calories when you're cutting, and you're paying an arm and a leg for these. This is $7. Imagine if I bought a couple bags of these that rack up my grocery bill, and I wouldn't sustain on my cut as long as I should because I'd be like, fuck this, it's too expensive. It's what a lot of people do. Don't fall for gimmicks. There's a lot of things you can eat that taste better than this that, it's gonna help you out a little bit more. But don't take that advice to make you guys think that I don't snack, because I definitely snack. I snack more than anybody. I just do it in a smart and cheaper way. So once I find the aisle here, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I do it. And if you're not doing this, you're gonna start, because this is a cheat code. Excuse me.
Okay, cookies were good.
Quick little side note too. something I actually don't need right now, but I have plenty of at my house, is no sugar added sauce. Now, sometimes I understand if you can get bored of chicken and rice, salads, whatever. I mean, you could add, theoretically, not that you would ever do this, if you wanted to put this entire bottle of barbecue sauce that tastes just like regular barbecue sauce onto your salad, you're only looking at 200 calories. Nobody's putting this whole damn bottle on their thing. I'm just saying, I mean, this is super low calorie. This is negligible. I don't even count this. And this makes any meal better. Some good barbecue sauce, and trust me, it is damn good. Sometimes you'll be able to find other sauces like teriyaki or this and that. They only have barbecue sauce today, which I already have. If they had some other ones, I'd probably buy it, but I'm not mad because I am still at home with sugar-free barbecue sauce. You gotta think, they didn't have that shit 10, 20 years ago. Like, you couldn't go to the store and just buy sugar-free fucking barbecue sauce. Now you can. Take advantage of it. It will not kill you. Aha, here we are. Cheesecake bite, just kidding. You thought. No, sir. Sugar-free Jell-O. Guess how many calories in one of these? 10. Guess how many I could eat of these per day and still hit my goal? 200. I could have 200 of these things and still be under my calories. I'm just getting one because I'm not crazy, but sugar-free Jell-O is a cheat code. Cheat code. That was kind of a side note. I'm still getting to the cool thing I was telling you guys about. So let me actually get to that. Let me actually show you guys the big deal here. Something that's my favorite thing about cutting. My favorite thing that I can still eat, that I'm thankful I can still eat. Let me cut to that part right now. Hold on. Never mind. We are at a different part of the store that has something that I need very dearly right now that I actually forgot about, and I'm glad I just walked by it. So let me pick this up. It's gonna be canned tuna, baby. Canned tuna is a cheat code. The macros are just too damn good not to eat. It's too good. It's too good. Speaking of canned tuna, there's also another thing that I kind of just can't live without it. So let me show you guys what that is. Canned chicken. This shit gets a bad rap. Let me just explain to you guys. I'm paying $1.50 and I've got 100 calories, 20 grams of protein. $1.50. Let me get 2 of those. So when you kind of start to figure this shit in, you kind of start to work this in your diet. Maybe you guys are brainstorming this along with me already, but we're already looking at, rough estimate, I don't know. I already have probably 600 grams of protein in my cart right now. Probably sitting under close to 20, 25 bucks, 600 grams of protein. That's a good dollar to protein ratio. I don't know if you guys, how often you shop for protein, but that's a damn good dollar to protein ratio. So when you start to figure that in, I gotta go 7 days. I'm already at 600 grams of protein in the cart. I'm already at half my protein goal with just shit in the cart. Not to mind you, I'm stocked up on 000 yogurt. I'm stocked up on protein powder. That's an easy 30 to 60 grams per day. I mean, it's really that cheap to get your 200 grams of protein in per day, or probably less unless you're, I weigh 210 pounds. I'm trying to get down 20, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not that complicated to get to your protein goals. It's cheap, 25 bucks. I throw a yogurt in, I throw a scoop of protein in, and then maybe some, an extra meal here or two where I go out to eat here or there. For less than $50 a week, I'm golden. I'm golden. I'm hitting my goals, and I'm full the entire day because I can eat whatever I want, and I'm eating good food. It's really, 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 really simple. And when you have that combination of that good taste, but you're still hitting your goals, so you can avoid the temptation of the high-calorie bullshit that's gonna just throw you off your goals, it's not hard. It's not hard at all. If you've never been able to lose weight, I guarantee you have not employed this strategy yet. And that's all that stands in between you and your goals, to be completely honest with you. certain things as well will kind of sneak up on you with the amount of calories they have. I was looking at some tomato sauce, just thinking about making a pizza coming up here soon. And the stuff that's in a jar that tastes pretty good already, they add a lot of sugar to it without actually like making that clear. So you're looking at 400 to 500 calories in one jar of tomato sauce. And you think it's just fucking tomatoes. No, it's not. It's sugar, it's spices, it's all this crazy stuff that you gotta be careful of. So if you wanna make a pizza, you get something like this, canned tomato sauce that doesn't have all the extra stuff, and you're only looking at 100 calories for this entire thing, baby. But I already have some of that, so I'm not gonna cop that today. This is tempting. This is not something I was even planning on getting, but this is tempting. So we have some carb wraps here. Now I'm getting these because they're on sale, $4, 60 calories per tortilla. So think, I can make a giant 2-wrap chicken fucking dinner, and I'm looking at only 120 extra calories for the tortillas. Sign me up, you know? Something else that's important is milk. Milk goes into a lot of things that I eat too, but I already have plenty of milk, so I don't even need to buy that today. But there's certain things you always kind of want to be stocked up on. You'll learn that. For me, it's milk. I always kind of eat eggs for my French toast, or sometimes I just eat plain eggs. There's certain things you kind of just always want to have, you know? Oh, here we go. It's right in front of my face, what I'm looking for. You guys saw me looking? Jeez, it's right here. Okay. Here we got Mrs. Buttersworth sugar-free syrup. 10 calories per serving. 240 calories this whole thing. This will take me weeks. This is obviously going in the damn cart. You're telling me I'm gonna have a sweet tooth and I'm not gonna be able to put that in a couple rice cakes. That's what else I need is fucking rice cakes. Thanks for reminding me, Tanner. And that's not gonna satisfy my sweet tooth. You're crazy. It tastes just like regular syrup. I love sugar-free syrup. It is a cheat code for the protein goal and the calorie deficit. Ridiculous. Ridiculous the stuff we have at our disposal. People still can't lose weight. Ridiculous. We are getting closer to the Holy Grail. One of my favorite things. And I can smell it. That's how close we are. These two things of popcorn are right next to each other on the shelf. They're both branded to lose weight. You have Skinny Pop, you got Smart Pop. A lot of you guys wouldn't know the difference. If I had to ask you to pick one at random, I mean, let's be honest. They're about the same price. Which one are you gonna pick? I'm gonna pick the green one just maybe because it looks better. You might pick this one. It probably doesn't matter, right? Well, what if I told you that Skinny Pop popcorn, right, has 30 calories per cup, and you're looking at over 400 calories per bag of popcorn, when Smart Pop only has 15 calories per cup. Only 100 calories per bag of popcorn. 350, 100. This is 4 times better for the same price in my right hand. 4 times better, but you would never know that. They're branded the same. You would never know. This is called Skinny Pop. You might actually pick this one over this just because of the name. So we're gonna put the Skinny Pop back and we're gonna buy the Smart Pop. 10 times better. Well, technically 4 times better if you're going mathematically, but I would never, ever, ever buy Skinny Pop. I think it is trash, and I think it is a misrepresentation of what it's supposed to be. All they do is take a little bit of butter out. It's a little bit better than regular popcorn, which is terrible. But this is actually a weight loss snack, Smart Pop. So we are gonna go with that right there. So we are looking for the next snack, which is one of my favorites as well, which is good for any time of day, if I can find it. I don't know where it is here. Let's find out. Maybe it's in the next aisle over. I actually don't know where they are here. This could be an issue. This is gonna slow down our grocery trip progress. The rice cakes are hard to find here. I don't know where they are. They're hiding the rice cakes on me. I don't know where they are. Excuse me, do you know where the rice cakes are?
Rice cakes are in aisle 10.
10. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Aisle 10. Maybe we walked right by them. You guys are supposed to point those out for me, you know? You probably saw them in like the background, like, they're right behind you, dumbass. It's supposed to be in this aisle. I'm actually really not seeing them. I know, like, I walked right by them, dumbass. Dumbass. Found them. Found the rice cakes. Problem, crisis averted. Nothing fancy here. Boom. Rice cakes. Simple. Super, super, super duper duper simple. Only thing I would say is, like, Stay away from like the bagged ones. These are good, but these are just like eating chips. You're not really saving calories eating those, as good as they are. We're getting close to the end of this grocery trip, and I just want to reiterate to you guys, or kind of make a new point, like, I hope you guys kind of pick up the pattern. Like, I'm gonna make a lot of good food with this. It's not gonna be overly time consuming, definitely not overly expensive. I've got a cart full of protein. I've got some other things, obviously, that I already have at home. Like, this isn't an all-inclusive. There's certain other things you gotta add. But I have plenty of meals here. If you wanna see the things I make, I also made a full day of eating from a couple of weeks ago. A lot of the same shit in it, but you could definitely check that out. But we're gonna add a few more things at the end here. And I also wanna point out, the days I go grocery shopping, you know, time here at the store that I'm here is time that I'm not at home binge eating food. The more active you are, the more shit that you have going on, the less often you're gonna wanna eat, the less often you're gonna wanna get in the kitchen and just kind of munch, you know? So, a few more things I do wanna pick up while I'm here though, depending on the sale. They always got these on sale. Little thing of strawberries. Strawberries are, I mean, you look at a giant thing of strawberries, we've all seen it before. You're looking at like 150 calories for the full pound. So if you really just wanted to pig out, strawberries are gonna be your go-to. I mean, they're sweet, they taste good. You can literally sit there and eat a whole box of strawberries for it's like 454 grams, but for almost no calories. It'd be stupid not to partake in that once in a while you're cutting. So, something that I love to do right there in front of you. Last thing we're gonna get, round out the grocery trip, some carrots. These are for when you just need some volume, you need something that's gonna fill up your stomach. You eat a couple of carrots. 30 calories per carrot, a couple of carrots would be 60 calories, think about it that way. And I mean, how many of you guys can even eat more than 5 of those fuckers? They're huge, you know? So that being said, I hope you guys kind of get the gist of what I'm going for here. I'll put a picture up now, you know, 36 minutes into the recording of kind of what I'm looking like, so you guys don't say, oh, you're not losing weight, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I am. I'm getting shredded. I'm getting really, really shredded. You guys are gonna see the pictures on my Instagram. If you wanna kind of see how I implement this in my life, you could always DM me over there on Instagram, links in the description, or leave a comment here on YouTube. Or what you could do if you wanna actually kind of get to know what I do, you guys, you know, maybe you don't know, but I'm a coach. I actually get guys in great shape, and I have one-on-one trainings, and I talk to guys every day, and I'm getting people in the greatest shapes of their life. If you wanna talk to me about that, link for that's in the description too. We can hop on a call and talk to you. If not, you just got a lot of value out of this free video, and that's all I want. So I appreciate you guys learning, listening, hanging out with me while I'm here. It makes my grocery trips more entertaining. And I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna hit my goals for the day. I still have 1,500 calories. I'll probably be going to bed within the next couple days. 1,500 calories left to eat. So I'm gonna lock in and finish out my day, get shredded. We're gonna be in LA soon. We're gonna vlog the entire thing. But I love you guys. Remember, God's always number one. God's always first. Implement this or it'll be useless. Good luck to you guys. Get to work. God bless, and have an amazing rest of your week.